All right, what's going on, ladies and gentlemen? And today we're going to be talking about, does it really matter to talk about cameras in 2025? Let's get into it. Now, let me be straightforward. Am I still going to talk about cameras? Of course I am. That's, my passion, something I'm very into. But I'm just thinking of the overall concept of just talking about cameras and the camera specs. The reason I say that is because right now in the world, AI is amazing. Image quality on pretty much every smartphone that's out there is amazing. So is it really important for the next Sony camera that drops, or the next Canon camera that drops, or the next Nikon, Fuji, Panasonic, whatever it is? Does it really matter the specs anymore? Because really, cameras that were released 5 years ago, the camera I'm shooting on right now is on its 5th birthday, I believe, and its specs are amazing, and it's not going anywhere as far as spec wise. There's this camera, the FX30 that I'm shooting on right now, the specs are amazing. There's nothing this camera can't do that I need it to do. And this thing's gonna, in my opinion, remain relevant for the next 2, 3, 4 years maybe, because the thing's so freaking good. And that goes for a lot of cameras out there. The FX30 right there, same thing. Sony A7S III, same thing. A lot of the Canon cameras, a lot of the Panasonic cameras. I mean, the specs on the cameras today are just so good. It's almost like a pointless thing to really talk about. I mean, what are we really talking about? I mean, are we needing 8K as a standard now? I don't think so. Are we needing global shutter on every single camera right now? I don't think so. I mean, there's small things that I would like, but I mean, at the end of the day, those aren't huge things. I mean, people are already talking about, when's the FX3 Mark II coming out? Why would Sony be in a hurry to drop the Sony FX3 Mark II when they can't even keep the FX3 Mark I off on the shelves? So it's really kind of just a weird conversation, in my opinion. And like you said, cameras are just so good right now. So it's like, why are we still arguing over this spec or that spec, or this brand has this brand has that? Really, the cameras now are just really good, and they can do everything that you need it to do. And really, quite frankly, this might piss a few people off. I quite frankly don't care. But the cameras that are out today that's been released over the last 3, 4, 5 years, if you cannot produce amazing content with the cameras that are available today, it's not because of the camera. It's because of you, because really there's no excuse. If you have an FX3, if you went out and spent almost $4,000 on one of these cameras and you can't produce an amazing image out of it, I'm sorry, man, but you need to get back to the drawing board and figure out what you need to do to get better at producing a high quality image out of that camera. So again, I mean, do we really need to not talk about cameras? No. I mean, like I said, I'm still going to talk about cameras because I love cameras. That's something I'm going to do. And if that's something you love to do, as far as talk about cameras, talk about this drop or that drop or this spec or that spec. If you want to talk about budget options, that's what you do. I mean, hell, I talk about that a lot on my channels, talking about budget options for people that are wanting to get into this field. So keep doing that. But at the end of the day, do we need to nitpick this spec or that spec or this spec or that spec? No, we don't. Because everything right now is so good. Phones are so good. You can make so much crap on an iPhone or fill in the blank phone. It doesn't really matter which phone. You can make amazing content. So you have the phone. AI is an amazing tool right now. I'm slowly getting on board with it. I'm still kind of, I don't know if I want to use AI that much, but I am definitely starting to get on that trend. I'm not in the boat that thinks AI is going to replace people like me, at least not yet, but everything's possible. But AI is a great tool that you can use to leverage whatever project or video or photo, whatever kind of thing you're doing. AI is an amazing tool. So in 2025, yes, do I think it's still good to talk about cameras? Of course I do. But overall, I don't think we need to nitpick every little spec that comes out and be like, this camera's trash because it has horrible rolling shutter, or because it has a crop in 4K 60. Yes, should there be no crops in 4K 60 in 2025? Sure, yeah, it's 2025. But at the end of the day, does it really fucking matter? No, it doesn't. Just get out there with whatever you have, whether it's a cell phone, whether it's a mirrorless, DSLR camera, whatever it is, go out there and create some shit that looks amazing. Have fun with it. And yeah, that's all I can really say about that. Anyways, gonna wrap this video up. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you next time.